Hello there. My name is Dr. Linda Gorman, and I'm a neuroscientist. A neuroscientist is a person who knows a lot about the brain. And I'm here today to talk to you about how you can help your brain stay healthy, which means how you can help it to make it feel good. It's really easy, and anyone can do it. I love to talk about brain health because it's spectacular. And you know, spectacular means great. When your brain is spectacular, you're a happy and healthy person. This is a story about physical health, which is the P in spectacular. Physical health means you're keeping your brain healthy because you're taking care of your body. Being physical means you move your body, you eat to give your body energy, and you sleep because sleeping does a lot to take care of your body. When you take care of your body by moving it and giving it energy and the sleep that it needs, that also makes your brain healthy. So let's see how you can keep your brain healthy. This story is called Your Sleeping Brain is Hard at Work. We know that sleep is important because all animals do it in some way. Cats and dogs, they like to sleep a lot. They sleep half the day, about 12 hours. Elephants and giraffes, they don't sleep very long at all. They only sleep about 2 hours a day. People like to sleep lying down. But you know what? Bats hang upside down to sleep, and horses can sleep standing up. But did you ever think about why do animals sleep? When you're awake, your body and your brain are working extra hard. You get up in the morning and you have to get cleaned up and dressed, and then you go to school. At school, you're thinking, you're learning, you're talking, and you're working and playing with other people all day. You may have chores that you have to do around the house, or you may need to help your family. There's so much that you do while you're awake, and your brain and your body, working together, help you to get everything done. After doing so much work while you're awake, you get tired. And when you get tired, what do you want to do? That's right. You want to go to sleep. But why do you want to go to sleep? And what makes you go to sleep? We know that your body and your brain need to sleep so you can rest and recover from all the things that you do when you're awake. But how does that work? You're probably not going to be surprised to learn that just like your brain helps your body when you're awake to do all the things that you need to do, like getting dressed, going to school to learn, helping with chores, your brain also helps your body when you're asleep. In fact, while your body is resting, your brain is still working. What? What is your brain doing while you're sleeping? Well, let's think about this. Hmm, that's right. First thing that your brain has to do is it has to put on the hat of a repair person, a repair technician. So it has to have a hat and tools. And then it starts to fix all the parts of your body and the parts of your brain that got broken or used too much when you were awake. Your brain repairs your body and your brain to help them get ready to start working again when you are awake. And yes, the brain fixes the body, but the brain also fixes itself. The next thing that your brain does while you're sleeping is it stores all the things that you learn during the day. It's like one of those storage places, only instead of storing old furniture and boxes of your stuff, it stores your memories or things that you've learned during the day. Your brain is really cool. It can store or remember things for you for a short time or for a very long time. If you need to store things for a short time, then your brain can do that while you're awake. If you need to store things for a long time, then your brain can do that for you while you're asleep. Okay, I want you to look at this next picture. All right, you ready? All right, look at this. Now I'm going to take the picture away, and I want you to think about the picture. Now, what did you see in the picture? What color was the duck? Which animal has its head on the top? Okay, if you saw that there was a dog and there was a duck and the white animal was the duck and the duck had the head on top of the dog, then you can remember what you just saw because you're storing it for a short time and your brain helps you to store it for a short time. But you'll only remember this for a longer time if you sleep. Okay, now I want you to think about your last Halloween costume that you wore. Can you remember what it was? Were you a mummy? Were you a witch? Were you a butterfly or a pirate? What color was it? Were you a red butterfly with black polka dots or were you a pink butterfly? Now, let me ask you one more thing. Have you slept at all since last Halloween? Of course you have. Well, you can remember things about what you wore on Halloween because your brain, while you were sleeping, helped you to store those memories. It's helped you to store them just like we were storing things in a storage container. Thank you so much, Brain Storage, for helping me remember what my Halloween costume was last year. Now, the next thing that your brain does for you while you're sleeping is your brain puts on a janitor hat. What? Yep, your brain is very busy cleaning up all the garbage that's in your head. What? Wait, did I just say garbage in your head? Do you have garbage in your head? I'm sorry to have to tell you, but you know what? You do. After a day busy doing things like walking to school, working at school, helping with your chores around the house, while your brain is busily doing all of those things and lots of other things, your brain is actually making garbage. Let's think about it. What happens when you eat a banana? Inside of the banana peel, there's this yummy banana. You eat the banana because it tastes good and it gives your brain the energy that you need to do all the things that you need to do. But after you eat the yummy banana, which is good for you, you make garbage, the banana peel, which you have to throw away. Well, when you're doing all the things that you do during the day, your brain is working and it's making garbage that needs to get cleaned out of your head. So at night, when you're sleeping, your brain washes away all the garbage out of your head. So there are lots of things that your brain needs to do while you're sleeping. It needs to fix things. It needs to store all of your memories and the things that you've learned. And it needs to clean up the messes that you make when you're awake. Your brain does these things while you're sleeping to get you ready to do more things the next day. Now, depending on what you do during the time you're awake, or even how old you are, different people need different amounts of sleep. Let's think about this. Who do you think sleeps more? You or a baby? Well, for those of you who've been around babies, you know they sleep a lot. Did you ever wonder why? Let's think about this. Who do you think is bigger, you or a baby? That's right, you're bigger. Babies sleep a lot because they need to grow. Your brain helps you to grow when you're sleeping. I have another question. What makes you more tired, running around or sitting around and watching TV? Well, if you're like me, then running around makes you more tired. People who do more things and use their bodies and their brains tend to need more sleep. Because remember, when you do more things, your brain has to work harder when you sleep to help you repair your body, to store the memories about what you did during the day, and to clean up all of the messes that you made while you were doing all of those things that you did during the day. So, when somebody tells you that it's time to get ready to go to bed, that person is actually helping you and your brain stay healthy. That person knows that in order to be ready to do all the things you need to do when you're awake, you need to first give your brain the time that it needs to fix your body and your brain, to store all the memories of the things that you've done, and to clean up the messes that you made to do all those things that you did. So instead of whining and saying you don't want to go to bed, you should thank that person for helping you to help your brain stay healthy. Getting enough sleep gives your brain the time that it needs to get ready for all the fun things that you're going to do the next day. Thank you all for letting me talk to you about how your sleeping brain is hard at work and how sleep makes your body and your brain healthy. I've enjoyed spending time with you today talking about the brain. I hope that you've had some fun and learned something about your brain. Remember, when you're sleeping, your brain is hard at work getting you ready for all the things you're going to do the next day. Your brain helps you to fix your body, and your brain, it helps you to store the memories and the things you've learned during the day, and it helps clean out all the garbage that you made. Helping your brain stay healthy is spectacular. So thank you so much for all of your help. And remember that brain health is not just spectacular, it can be fun too. As always, we want to thank the people at Johns Hopkins, especially Dr. Ron Daniels, for helping us to explain to you how your brain is hard at work, even when you're sleeping. It's helping you to get ready to do all those things that you're going to do the next day. So we want to thank all the people at Hopkins, and we want to make sure to tell you to get a good night's sleep.